What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Keep It Hard. I'm Hard, your host. Let's jump right into it. So, there's this dude that I I follow. Well, actually, I don't follow him. The Shade Room reposted a post that a dude that I think he is a YouTuber, he's an Instagrammer, and I seen him. I see some of his contents through the thing, like when you scroll through scrolling, I see his content, and I see the other guy's content too. But one guy, we just call him Guy A. So Guy A, I normally see his content. Guy B, I normally see his content, but Guy B was reacting to Guy A's content, and basically, I'm gonna go ahead and just play the video on what Odu was saying, and then we're gonna come back here. We're gonna talk about it.
For the top tier men, and that is the truth.
Do you believe you're a top tier man? By what standard?
I'm 6'4". Only about 8% of the entire world is 6'4". I make well over 100K a year, and I'm black at that. If you add that on, so just if we're speaking about those figures, the things that women are attracted to, well, I'm not going to toot my own horn, but I'll let you do the math.
All right, before we go, what's your math saying?
The conversation and the words that are coming out of the mouth of someone like you, I would never consider top tier. A top tier man is also a man that is extremely desirable by way of his character. A top tier man is a man who displays a certain level of intellect that allows him to consider other people. A top tier man, they lead with love, not with dictatorship, right? They don't want to control their woman. They want to gently lead their woman. A top tier man creates space for a woman to feel good about herself. A top tier man supports the dreams and the ideas of a woman. A top tier man prioritizes a woman. A top tier man is in leadership and working as hard as he is to give the woman the life of her dream.
And with all that stuff that you just said, that was just womanese talk.
Womanese is also 6'4", black, attractive. I don't know too many women in my circle who desire a 6'4" man still wearing braids.
Cooley, brother. Now, while sometimes you be dropping some gems, there are other times like this where you just yapping, bro. I'm actually a little disappointed that someone as intelligent as you would even say something like this out your mouth. So I'm 6'7", and I would say a good portion of women may find me handsome. And while I had a great job, I used to drive the bus. Great pay, great benefits. Does that make me top tier? Not at all. Because I could be a trashy individual. The fact that you just said out your mouth that what qualifies you as a top tier man is aesthetics and finances is absurd. And then to minimize what that young lady was saying she's speaking womanese, when what she's saying is making absolutely logical sense. It's crazy work. To be honest, a lot of men do lead with dictatorship and not love. There's a lot of men that are out here doing way too much to establish to the general public that they are in fact men. When you a man, you ain't got to do any extra work. You either are or you ain't. Being a man should come natural, not all this walking around beating on your chest like you God tier. A man should never have to label himself top tier. When it is, you know it. I think a lot of these men just really fear being labeled as feminine, so they do all this jive turkey behavior to try and make themselves seem more masculine. The real ones can see through all that, is all I'm saying. Respectfully, of course. No.
Alright, so after playing the video, hold on a second. I finally got my sound recorder back. Mic check 1 2. Let me see. Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. Oh yeah, we in there. We in there. We good now. All right. So after watching this video, what I guess a high value man is, I would just have to say, first of all, don't call me no motherfucking high value man. But I feel like men that call themselves that aren't high valued at all. Let's see if I can replay it as we speak. Wait, hold on. Okay. I thought it was gonna come up on here, but I thought it did not come up on here. But anyway, a lot of men call themselves high value men, and the example of what this dude has, like the reason why he thinks he's a high value man and why he considers himself a high value man, the example he gave was just bad. It was horrible. Like, I don't know what this nigga was thinking, but I think he embarrassed himself. He embarrassed himself because he said because he's black. He said because he's tall. He said black tall and he makes well over 100,000. Bro, that's dumb, G. That's all it takes to be a high value man. Then high value, it just ain't that impressive to me. And I'm just shocked that the nigga actually said that shit. Like, he said it like just in there. Charges is just out there. But that, I totally agree. I totally disagree. And I do not like referring to myself as high value, because most of the men that do refer to themselves as high value, they're just lame to me. They just lame as that's just it. I don't want a man to refer to himself as high value and outstanding in general. I know men that call themselves gods, and you know, even then, you have a few. You ain't no god, bro. But then you have some that are. You do have some men that do stand up to these titles and these ideas that they call themselves. Like most of the men that call themselves kings and gods, which like I call myself though. I'm a king, I'm a god, whatever. But it's based off of my character. It's based off of my responsibility. I have the character to first of all, to be a god, it just means that you have to have the ability to respond and create. So because I have the ability to create, how should I say this, create sheltering, or create livelihood, or create structure, or create a system of humanity, that makes one a god. A woman would be god because she has the ability to procreate or give birth, and you know, so does men, but not the way women do. Women used to be able to give birth asexually without men before we develop into Homo sapiens. I am a science geek nerd, yes I am, so we could talk more about the science of it later on. But in the meantime, between time, yeah, I refer to myself as a god because, you know, I'm not a super Christian, but God said I was a god. Your God said I was a god. My parents, who are gods, gave birth to me. I live in the image and after likeness of those that gave birth to me. My ancestors come from the societies and the civilization that built the pyramids, so one should act like it, which is, you know, I know that that's where we come from, and that's, you know, I act like it. Let me see this thing right there. Okay, we good. So yeah, or a king, a pharaoh. I refer to myself as them things. But what makes me a high value man? I might not be the tallest dude in the room, and as of right now, I might not be the wealthiest guy in the room, but that's coming. Now, at one point, I wasn't the tallest dude in the room, but at one point I was the wealthiest dude in the room. But I have now sought different financial structures and like different abilities. So meaning that I want my own. I don't want to beg anybody to. I don't want to beg anyone for. I don't want to beg no one to make my movie. I don't want to beg no one to get in an acting role. I don't want to beg no one to go on radio. I don't want to beg. I'm not doing that. I'm a God. To be a God, one must create, and that's what I'm doing. I'm building my own studio. I'm building my own production company. Well, I have built my own production company. I have built my own casting company. I built my own writing company. I am in the process of building my own studio. So, I'm just doing it ish myself. Like right now, I'm broke. I am broke because I'm putting so much money into building that, plus filming 2 movies and a documentary all at once. You're gonna go broke. It wasn't as easy as I thought it would be, but I'm happy that I did that. I'm no longer in the process of just begging folks. I'm doing this ish myself. So I feel like those qualifications makes a man a high value man, because when I get to the point of selling the movies, then I'm gonna be good. When I get to the point of outside of selling the movies, when I get to the point of getting clients and people to come into my studio, I'm gonna be even more good. I'm also a canvas painter. I paint canvases. I've sold canvas paintings for $480 on up to $2,000. I'm trying to sell my first $5,000 canvas. I'm trying to sell that. I want to sell my first $5,000 canvas, and if I could sell my first $5,000 canvas, I'm working on a piece that I'm trying to let it go for about like $5 to $10. So I'm getting there. So, I'm doing some things character-wise, which is what I think would make a man a high-value man, or a god, or whatever you want to call it. I just don't like saying high value. It's just so lame. Like, I'm 100% of the men that I know and have heard call themselves a high value man are lame. Then they're not high valued at all. But with the exception of Kevin Samuels. Kevin Samuels is literally the only person that is high value that ain't cheesecake in that ish. But furthermore, character. To be what they consider high value, one must hold good character. I think the ability to create your own money, the ability to protect, the ability to be civilized, the ability to have order. These are things that, in my opinion, creates a high value man. As well as, I'm missing a lot, but I ain't trying to go over every goddamn detail. But I'm gonna just add 2 more. The ability to be qualified, and the ability to have, like I said before, character. You have to be overstanding. You have to be understanding. You have to be compassionate. You have to be alert. You have to be aware. You have to be a lot of things to be considered a high value man. In character wise. So you have to be cautious. You have to be security minded. You have to be respectable. You have to earn and give and receive respect. A lot of women say, "Oh, why can't I go out wearing this? You're just insecure." No, because of respect. That's why you can't go out wearing that. You can't dress revealing and have a high value man, because other men are gonna want you, and you know that other men are going to want you and find you sexy and attractive, and you like the attention. But that attention, when you got a man beside you, is negative attention and is disrespectful to your man. And let there be a nigga that just ain't letting up, and he wants you, and you tell him, I got a boyfriend, or nah, my man right here, he ain't trying to hear that. Or your boyfriend step in and say, hey bird, she good, dog, she good. He ain't trying to hear that. He gonna come with some negative energy, and it's gonna result to even more negative energy, which could also result to extreme negative energy, which is someone's life being taken away from them, all because you didn't want to cover up. Everything I'm saying is facts, so don't tell me it's not. You know, but yeah, a high value man, character-wise, you gotta be able to be qualified for that. Some men ain't qualified to be a high value man. Some men don't qualify to be a high value man. And the 3 examples that this brother gave, they're the dumbest 3 examples I've heard, just because he's black, tall, and got money. If you think that you a high value man because you're black, tall, and got money, you're lame, bruh. You are lame. You're the lame nigga that I'm talking about. That's how you know if you lame. That's how you gonna know if you lame. If any nigga that think, oh, I'm tall, got money, black, that makes me high value, you just identify yourself as a lame. Those 3 things do not qualify. If anything, those are the least 3 things that will qualify you as being high value. So don't be one to fall for it. Oh, you know, I'm tall, I'm black, you got money. Yeah. Nah, G, don't fall for it. Don't fall for it at all. Gotta watch my back out here. Some of these people are not funny. Last time was a cat. Guess cause it's Friday, niggas want. So nigga, he just keep looking at me a little bit too much. I don't like that. I'm out in the car. And I like my car. I like sitting out here. This is relaxing to me. I can talk. Got good audio. And that's it. I don't feel comfortable filming inside my house right now, but my neighbors get on my nerves, bro. I swear, man. You can't do nothing, bro. Go in the house, nigga. Damn. I'm sorry. Anyways. Yeah, but they're basically, if you gonna get anything from this video, just know that the 3 examples he gave are not the examples of high value men. I would appreciate if y'all like, share, subscribe, make a comment, and in the comments y'all give examples of what a high value man is. Please do. Please give me some examples of what, because I've given all I can give. I don't think there's much more I could say. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. Oh, hold on a second. You have to be God-fearing, according to the Christians, to be a high-value man. You got to be God-fearing. If you don't believe in Christianity or religion of Judaism, you have to be highly spiritual. You have to be ancestral aware. You know, you have to be aware of your ancestors. You got to be spiritually inclined. That's a part of being a God or a high value man. So just to add that onto there. But with that being said, appreciate it. Thank you for your time. Hey man, like I said, like, share, subscribe, leave a comment on what you think a high value man is. Until next time, peace, love, and unity. I'll see y'all later from the Black Egyptian version of Master Yoda.